My name is Todd Youngs, and I'm deeply honored just to be here and to be able to share a few words with you all today. I'll start by saying, they say that looks can be deceiving. The way that I look these days does not reflect at all the depths of self-destruction that made up large portions of my past. At least I hope it doesn't. In any case, I was chronically addicted to heroin and other opiates for over 20 years. I was a heavy user of intravenous cocaine and crack, as well as methamphetamines and tranquilizers. I was also severely alcoholic. I made my first trip to King County Jail in 1987 after an arrest on Capitol Hill for heroin and cocaine possession. My last arrest was in 2009 in southern Missouri, and that was for drunken destruction of property. I was a great party guest. During the 2 decades in between, I saw the inside of a jail cell at least a dozen more times, including one stint in prison, as well as a trip to the psych ward. Most of those confinements were in Missouri, not in Washington. I did numerous inpatient and outpatient drug treatment programs. I was on methadone maintenance 5 separate times. I was on Suboxone once and Subutex once. Those particular approaches did not work for me personally, although I do know that some people find relief through them. And so I do want to honor that. I suffered collapsed veins in my arms, my hands, and my feet with significant needle scarring on both jugulars. I was largely an unemployable head case, as I like to say. And the romantic relationships that I did have were mostly unstable and messy. I watched many close friends, people that I love, die as a result of their addictions. My sense of loss on that last point could not be overstated. So I think you're getting the picture here. It was not a pretty sight. So the good news, in case you're all wondering where my story is going, is that I celebrated 12 years of continuous sobriety this past May. That is indeed a miracle. And to put it quite simply, that change was brought about through the guided application of visionary plants, ayahuasca specifically, and the intensive 12-step oriented processing of the experiences induced by ayahuasca. Okay, so, we all know that the letter of the law does not permit the type of approach that I took, whether it was effective or not. But I do feel quite confident that the spirit of the law is pleased and satisfied that I am no longer a problem for the courts, my family, or my community, and that I am once again a joyful and contributing member of the human family. So also, I do understand that these matters are complex and from a legal point of view, but I believe that our system of laws can evolve to reflect changing realities and needs. And I believe that respectful avenues can be found for all sides to come together in a way that is mutually accommodating and mutually beneficial. I have a deep-seated conviction that a strong evidence-based educational component is vital to any possible policy changes. I think we owe it to ourselves, our families, and to our beautiful city to allow for innovative approaches to the problem of addiction to move forward without fear of prosecution or persecution. I want to thank you all again for letting me be here today and to share with you. Thanks.